Awesome. Why is that upright? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles reversed is a loss of money. It's an inability to save. I'm so hyped. I bought some white t-shirts and I've got some tie-dyes, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I've got some new paintbrushes because my paintbrushes keep going hard. So, like, this one's absolutely rock solid. I must not be washing them properly. I like doing landscapes, like impressionist style landscapes. Definitely getting on the hobbies over the next 2 weeks. And lots of walking. In fact, it's just going a bit dark, isn't it? Let's see if we can put a light on. Don't know if it's dark enough for this to work. It's too light. The heating's actually on, but my feet are frozen. Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius's highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in this third week of April 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? Pessimistic. So we've got the World card reversed. Now, in the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that he must take life's rough with the smooth. We can't have good without bad. Okay, we can't have just life being perfect all the time. It doesn't work like that. It's ups and downs, and the downs accentuate the ups. Okay, when that's reversed, it's like we don't feel that better days are coming. We just feel like it sucks. You know, life sucks, to be honest. That's how you're feeling at the moment. The Fool, see, when the world's upright, the Fool believes that better days are coming. But you've got it reversed. I just got texted by a delivery driver, so I'm just looking out for him. My feet are freezing. The Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is unwilling to rest. When the Four of Swords is upright, we're taking much needed respite. We're lying down. We're not using the swords to talk. We're not using the swords to argue. We're just laying down. When it's reversed, there's a refusal to rest. I'm just going to grab these. One sec. Right, get my socks on so you don't have to listen to me moan about the cold feet. Okay. All right then, so one more for how you're feeling, Sagittarius. The Chariot reverse, do you know how many readings this is coming out in? Why is everything so stuck? The Chariot, when it's upright, it's the major arcana for Cancer, okay? And if you think about the Chariot being a vehicle that moves, the Chariot, when you jump into it, you're going out to battle and you're determined to win, to have victory, you know? You're the Emperor and you're determined to win or to defeat. So this will be a lot of movement and physical movement and change, and it just feels like everything's stuck at the moment. Right, let's get 3 for your person, the one that's on your mind, the one that you're dealing with. It's looking like shit times at the moment for Sagittarius. It sucks. The 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Wands reversed, and the 10 of Cups. So, I mean, let's go through one at a time, but the 8 of Pentacles is about growth and expansion. It's investment of time, money, and energy to get something to grow. So that's positive, that's growth and expansion into the future. The 10 of Wands, something's been really difficult, but this person's continuing with it, okay? They're not dropping the burdens because the card's upright. If they wanted to just let it all go, they would, and the card would be reversed. But this person's become very, very strong because they have learnt to just continue anyway with whatever trials and tribulations come up. They don't want to fall out. They don't want to argue. They're determined to have familial bliss. Okay, with that 10 of Cups upright, they want a happy family life. They're not going anywhere and they're not going to drop the ball here. Right, money could be a problem because they've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. They could have Earth in their chart, or they could just be concerned about not having enough money for the family at the moment. The Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Earth energy. Pentacles is time, money, and energy. It's investment, it's gifting. The love language is to give things to others, to spend on ourselves, to earn money, to save money, to spend money. You know, so paying the bills, being responsible. It's a very responsible, grounded person. They don't feel good when they don't have enough. Okay, everything will be about having enough. So at the moment, they won't be feeling good in terms of money, because it's like when a Pentacles card is reversed, the money's falling out of the wallet or the money's falling out of the purse. Let's get one more for them, how they're feeling. Right, we've got the Knight of Cups, so they're feeling romantic. Okay. I don't know if it's an anniversary or it's they're just enjoying like happy family time, but this person's in their feels. The Knight of Cups is someone who's expressing emotion. They want to express emotion. Knights are, you know, they're very romantic. Now, a knight is usually at the beginning of a relationship, just when you're dating, but with them showing up as a Queen of Pentacles, maybe they're just feeling romantic about the past, or they enjoy family time and it's the holidays. I don't know, but they're feeling romantic. I don't know. I mean, it's not wands, so it's not sexual, and it's not pentacles. It's not, you know, feeling generous and practical. It's like I'm in my feels, like I've got emotions that are really strong in a positive way. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Right, we've got the Judgment reversed and the Sun card upright. Strange. So, someone's ignoring the call to action. Okay, the universe is trying to raise the dead. They're trying to make this person take action, and it's being ignored. The Sun card is a happy, carefree energy, like I'm unburdened, I'm childlike. So perhaps this person is determined to not upset the apple cart, you know, for the greater good. But they're being called to act with regards to something, I don't know. Let's get 2 more for the outcome. The Page of Wands. Right, the Page of Wands is being eager, excited. It's the start of a new journey. It's being naive, naively excited. So I don't know what that's about. Let's get 1 more. Whoops, where's that gone? We've got the Page of Pentacles reversed, and then in the challenge, we've got the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Bloody hell. Right, I'm a little bit worried about this. Because we've got someone who's got a lot of responsibilities and potentially financial problems, and they're showing up as a Page of Wands, ignoring a call to action. They're determined to be the Sun, childlike. Page of Wands, excited. Page of Pentacles reversed. Lack of investment. Queen of Wands is coming out. Well, to be honest, actually, you could be the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands is fire energy. Oops, my nails just come off. It can be Sagittarian, strongly Sagittarian energy, so that could be you. But why are you both showing up as queens? That's feminine energy. Because I was worried, because the Queen of Wands can be a third party, but with it being your reading, Sagittarius, it could just be representing you. But we've got the 5 of Cups and we've got the Ace of Swords. Now, the Five of Cups is grief, sadness, loss, regret. That's in the challenge position with the Queen of Wands, which could be you. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity, a revelation, a confession. And that was with, all of them were with the Page of Pentacles reverse, so lack of investment. There's two things that this could be. It could be about you, you know, declaring your absolute unhappiness, dissatisfaction with this situation, with this Queen of Pentacles. Or it could be that they are involving themselves with a third person, another man, another woman, who they have no intention of investing with. They want their family life with you, and they want their cake and eat it too. Do you know what I mean? So let me clarify and see what this is about, this, because I don't understand why they're going from a queen to a knight to a page. It's like this person's just interested in having a good time, just messing about and like being carefree, but they're ignoring a call to act, and you're really unhappy about something. You're feeling really quite pessimistic about things, and they're determined to keep a happy family. But are they just ignoring like major problems that you guys have got, or are they getting up to all sorts, you know, like what is going on? So I don't know, it's a bit weird. I'm going to clarify. I'm just going to glue this nail back on. I hate that when you have like a really strong coffee and then you get like a bit of a tummy ache off it. It's not nice. Okay. Why? I don't get why there's this like romantic energy. I don't get it. Can you give me some cards for Sagittarius's person, please? Oh my god, look at this. I told you. I told you, didn't I? Look. I know this isn't what you like want to see, but they're going through the motions in this connection between the two of you because they think it's going to keep the family happy. Okay, but they're kind of emotionally checked out of it, and sort of like if they're finding happiness, it's through connections with other people. They don't have any intention of growth and expansion with other people. But that's because they've got things really nice with you. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving, selfish, okay? And they get to look like the big man or the big woman, you know, that has a home, that has a marriage, that has children, family man, family woman, trustworthy, you know, good person, hardworking. They love that image that they have being a part of this dynamic, okay? But you can't trust them. The only thing I can say is that maybe some people are happy with that kind of a setup. Maybe you just think, well, we know where we stand with each other. I'll get up to all sorts as well. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that far in my life that I've decided I would ever do that. But who knows? Okay. All you have to know is how you feel about stuff. And I would say you look pretty like unhappy at the moment. So I would always go off your feeling, you know, in your heart and in your mind. Are you happy with this situation or not? That's the only thing you need to know. It's not about what other people are happy with, it's what you're happy with. It's not your job to keep this facade going because it keeps grandparents happy, or it keeps parents happy, or it keeps children happy. If it's making you unhappy, you know, then you have to find a way of co-parenting from different abodes, you know, from different living addresses, and, you know, be free to date if you're lonely from within inside a marriage, or be free to, you know, just to do authentically what's best for you and live authentically happy, not pretending. Because that's what's coming off here, is someone that's just like, I've got things sorted financially and I look like the good guy or the good woman, you know, and I'm gonna like fantasize about whoever else at the same time, and then I've got everything suiting me, like very self-serving. Let's see what comes out of here. Well, it's got you feeling down, you know, a lack of hope about the future, regretful, you know, you're losing your sense of ambition, confidence, hanging on, release the past and let yourself love again. Welcoming dawns, be open and receptive, embracing new beginnings with an eager heart. Both of those, right, are saying like, there's new love on the horizon. Or if you keep yourself in something that someone else has created, you know, this kind of dynamic that's like, is very self-serving, and it's checking off certain boxes for them to have all of this going on at the same time, but it doesn't look to be making you happy, Sagittarius. So I'm just going to put a light on, it's not as dark as. If I put that down, well, then it won't come on. Yeah. I'm still going to put a light on. Let's get a confession from them. Let's see what they got to say for themselves. You are wifey husband material. Well, yeah. That's why you're married to them. Because you're like someone to be with. You're like reliable. You get up in the morning, you organise everything, and you know what's happening for the week. You know, and it keeps this person like not spinning off orbit. But why do they get to benefit from that and you feel like shitey? Do you know what I mean? That's a horrible word, but look at your cards, you feel stuck, you feel restless, you feel like pessimistic. The universe wants change here. We've got a sense of grief, sadness, loss, regret with the Five of Cups. Like, they've got a good deal being with you, but are you having a good deal being with them? It doesn't seem. If Sagittarius were to explore a connection with someone new and release themselves from this long-term relationship or marriage, how long would it be until they met someone? Around June. Next month, February, December, things will unfold as they're meant to. You could literally meet someone, like, there's so many opportunities to meet new people. Every couple of months, you know, you could be like meeting someone who's worth being with, because you are wifey husband material. You don't need to like suffer and stay in anything that you're already in just because that's what society says you should do. Or you're worried what people think, public image. What's that? What is the point in that? It's your life. You've got to live it. You've got to be in it every day. You want to be excited to be where you are. You don't want to be like feeling rubbish about things. It's your job to do what's best for you. No one else is going to do it. You've got to do what's best for you. Let's get messages from them. I'm going to contact you. I need to speak to you. Send me love and healing. I'm struggling. Why have they got this Knight of Cups? I'm avoiding our connection. Oh my god. That was over the Knight of Cups. So maybe they're not being Knight of Cups with you. Maybe they're being Knight of Cups for someone else behind your back. Let's take it slowly, please. That was over the Judgment reverse, so ignoring the call to action with the Sun card. Page of Wands. I'm waiting for us both to be ready. They're waiting for some sort of new adventure with a different person, but it's like sexual. They're really excited about it. My higher self is trying to reach you. Now that's over the Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, which is Sagittarian energy. And the Ace of Swords is a confession, clarity, revelation. And it's with the Page of Pentacles. Actually, we've got all of our cards. What I'm going to do... Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to get you some advice. Because I just think this person's like dishonest. I think they're really dishonest. They got things how they want them to suit them. They're not thinking about whether you're happy. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Maybe you should just actually follow your gut instead of like trying to make logic out of everything. Oh my god, cozy up with risk. That's never come out before. You're being nudged. Maybe it's you that's being ignoring the call to act. You're being nudged to go for what makes you happy and carefree. Even if it means taking a risk. Even if it means taking a risk. Get yourself unstuck. Okay? Turn that chariot the right way up. Climb in it and go where you want to be. You need to put your happiness first. Get comfortable with the idea of change, taking risks. Got nothing to lose from the point that you're at now. Things can't get much worse. To feel that stuck and fed up and pessimistic about the future is not okay. It's time to take action. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything, Sagittarius. You're the archer anyway, supposed to be like free and happy hunting, do you know what I mean? Adventurous. Puffin and partnership. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Absolutely. Whatever you want for yourself, you are supported. People love you, they care about you. And the last thing they want is for you to live like in the shadow of your own, unhappiness. That's the last thing anyone wants. So be honest with people. Start to share what you've got on your mind and make it so, okay? I hope this resonates with some people. Disclaimer, if anyone is in a very happy marriage and they don't suspect anything to be going on that shouldn't be going on, please don't claim this as your reading. This is a reading for someone who's in need of advice, because this is what's been going on, this is what they suspect to be the case, or this is what they know to be the case. It's not for anyone who's, blissfully happy in a marriage to then claim something that isn't theirs. If it resonates, if you think, yeah, I've been suspecting that, or yeah, I know they're up to no good and I just didn't know what to do about it, feel all the feels and let it resonate, but don't claim it if it's not yours. Don't ever accuse, perfectly good partner of cheating, because that's not what tarot is. Your spirit team will help you when you need it the most. So everything's going great in your relationship. It's not your reading. It's just not. Don't forget to give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. When I get to 500, I'll start coming on doing lives and answering your personal questions for a super chat. Don't ask me to work for free. It's not nice. I already do the collective ones for free, but if you want an individual question answering, you need to give me some money for that. You can't just have me sat here chained to the desk answering your questions for nothing. Right, how much battery have I got left? 7%. Okay, so I'm going to have to go off, charge up my phone. I think we're going to have a bath, actually. I'll charge up my phone and I'll come back on to do Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing the channel support. And I will see you later. Otherwise, have a good rest of your evening.